I'm a passport sister.
Oh.
I'm going to other men, or I'm going to other countries to find masculine men.
I am a passport sis. I married a Filipino 5 years ago.
So guys, I'm officially a passport girl. I am done with the broke 50-50 men in America that want to go 50-50, that want you to cook, clean, and be a slave. I'm officially a passport girl. I'm going overseas now to find my masculine husband.
He said they're going out to Africa and they are fronting the bill on everything. Y'all heard that?
Some advice to passport bros coming from a passport sis.
While everyone was arguing about passport bros, another movement started quietly. Passport girls, women who packed their bags and tried to do the same thing men were doing. But their story did not unfold the same way, because the world does not treat women the same way America treats women. The rules change the moment they land.
I just don't understand how the most basic level men can leave America, travel to these other countries, and just pull absolute tens, like the hottest girls that you will ever see. And these men, like men that we wouldn't even look twice at, are just pulling them and convincing them to date them. Like, I truly don't understand it. Can someone please explain to me how this is happening and how these men are able to get away with it? Also, like, how can we stop this? It's out of control and it's getting to a point where it needs to be stopped.
Passport bros are not one thing. They are not all heroes. They are not all victims. They're a mix of good stories, bad stories, and stories no one wants to talk about. Because for every man who finds peace overseas, there's another man getting off a plane with a fantasy in his head and no idea what he's walking into. Some men go abroad and feel wanted for the first time in years. Women smile at them. Women talk to them. Women touch their arm without flinching. Women appreciate simple things, and that feeling is powerful. But some men go abroad and get humbled quick. They trust too quickly. They spend too much. They move like tourists, not partners. And they get used for their money, papers, food rights, and access to America. If you read the comments, you see it clear. Men saying they got skinned by a woman they met in Cartagena. Men saying they got robbed in Brazil. Men saying they married too fast in the Philippines. But you also see the good. Men saying they finally feel respected. Men saying they never felt this calm before. The movement has both sides. The men who leave because they want a real relationship, and the men who leave because they want a fantasy girlfriend. And the world treats those two types of men very differently. Women see the highlight clips, the beaches, the feminine energy, the cooking videos, the soft smiles, the dancing, the love. But what they don't see is a man in the comments saying his girlfriend emptied his bank account, or the man saying she got pregnant and disappeared, or the man saying that she had 3 other men the whole time. And the truth that scares women the most is not the fantasy. It is the fact that even with all the risk, men are still willing to leave. Some women went overseas because they wanted romance, the soft K-drama fantasy, the Caribbean lover fantasy, the Latin passion fantasy. At first, they got exactly what they were looking for: attention, flattery, energy, excitement. Women who ended up paying for everything. But after the first week, the truth showed up, because foreign men had strategies too. They asked her to pay for food, then drinks, and hotels, and taxis, day after day, until she becomes the provider. The women who get used for visa dreams, some women fall for men who see them as opportunities, not romance, not connection, opportunity. A chance to get to America, a chance to escape poverty, a chance to secure a future, and she never sees it coming. Women who get replaced by softer women. In many countries, femininity is normal, not rare, not strategic, normal. So, when an American woman dates overseas, she's not just dating one man. She is competing with an entire culture of feminine women. This is why so many passport girls end up heartbroken, because they walked into a market where their attitude has no value and their femininity has competition for the first time.
If your girl goes on a girls' trip to Montego Bay, Jamaica, and she's doing these river rafting tours, I'm gonna need you to call her up and say, we're done. Now, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret on what these shorties do when they go to Montego Bay, Jamaica, especially when they go on these river rafting tours. First thing is first, they gonna have your shorty, the locals of Jamaica are gonna have your shorty rub down in this mud that you see right here, and he gonna get every part of her body, from her feet to her legs to her yitties. If you know, you know. Montego Bay is the new Colombia for shorties. Passport girls are up in Jamaica.
Imagine 20% of your country's GDP being made up of pensioner women coming to your country to You see, the situation in Gambia is so insane that the Gambian Tourism Board had to come out and basically tell women go to someplace else because they're trying their best to attract quality tourists. Tourists who come to enjoy the country and the culture, but not the tourists who come just for...
The truth that scares everyone is this. The dating crisis is no longer local. It is global, and every country is reacting to it in real time. Foreign women are watching. Foreign men are reacting. American men are changing. American women are adjusting. And the world is revealing everyone. Men overseas feel respected. Women overseas feel cautious. Passport girls feel humbled. And the dating market back home feels nervous. Women thought men would actually never go. They thought the passport bros was just a joke, a meme, a trend, a moment. Until men started posting their receipts, videos of real dates, real weddings, real families, real women treating them with softness they forgot existed. And that is when the panic started. Not because men traveled, but because men looked happier without them. Even the men who failed overseas still looked more hopeful than they did at home. That's the raw truth. Some men find love. Some men find trouble. Some men heal. Some get exposed. But the story women never expected is the one where men stop being afraid to leave. Because once a man finds a moment of peace somewhere else, it becomes very hard to drag him back to the place that made him feel unwanted in the first place.
You want a hot, traditional wife who actually respects masculinity? Pack your bags, bro. Femininity isn't gone, it's just relocated. 87% of Colombian women want a man who leads without being told how to. Brazil's divorce rate? Half of America's. They're loyal, passionate, and feminine.
Every time the internet talks about passport bros, they only show one side. Either the man who wins or the man who fails. But the real story is made of both. Because when a man leaves his country, he takes three things with him: his past, his habits, and the truth about who he really is. First group, the good men left for peace. These are the quiet men, the hardworking men, the men who tried at home, but were never met with the same energy they gave. These men take their time. They learn the culture. They show respect. They build trust slowly. They bring stability into a woman's life. And because of that, they get the best side of foreign women. They're the men that end up with real families, real love, real loyalty, real peace. The second group, the lost men. No one warned. Then you have the men who leave because they think a passport will heal them. Men who think femininity means innocence. Men who confuse softness with safety. Men who are running from their reflection, not from the culture. These are the men that fall in love on day 3, move in on day 5, send money on week 1, buy phones, shoes, food, and hopes on week 2, and end up on YouTube crying on week 4. Comments tell the truth. Men who got robbed in taxis, men who got their passports stolen by a woman they trusted, men who married too fast and realized she wanted papers, not partnership, men who brought her home and watched her personality flip overnight. Not because foreign women are evil, but because broken men attract broken situations, and the world does not protect you just because you bought a ticket. Third group, the men who get exposed overseas. And then there's the fourth group, the men who go overseas for the wrong reasons. The men who think that a cheaper economy means cheaper women. The men who think money can buy respect. The men who think they will be worshipped abroad because they lack power at home. Foreign women are not blind. They see arrogance. They see insecurity. They see when a man is trying to feel big because he never felt big in his own country. These are the men who get played by women half their age, who lose money trying to feel important, who get finessed by an entire family, who end up begging online for help because a fantasy turned into a nightmare. The truth is simple. If you were weak at home, a passport doesn't make you strong. It only moves your weakness somewhere else.
My opinion on the passport, bros. Like, it's all fun and jokes, right? We can joke about it, like, aha, guys going overseas, whatever the case is, right? But in the end, it's like, bro, either you're gonna boss up and make a girl respect you, or she's not, bro.
That's true.
Balanced women never expected, and this is where the story hits both sides. Because while men are getting humbled overseas, women at home are getting humbled too. For the first time, women watched men walk away and realized they might not return. Some of the men women laughed at are now smiling with women who treat them better. And some of the men who left, thinking they were kings, ended up learning that respect must be earned everywhere, not bought anywhere. This is the real truth. Passport Bros is not a dream. It is not a disaster. It is not heaven or hell. It is a mirror. And every man sees something different when he looks into it. When men found peace overseas, women saw something they never expected. Men who stopped arguing. Men who stopped begging. Men who stopped trying to prove their worth. Man who has felt peace does not return to chaos. A man who has felt respect does not return to disrespect. A man who has felt chosen does not return to being an option. When the dust settles and everyone faces themselves, when the noise settles and the flights slow down, there is one thing left for everyone: the mirror. Some men leave and become better men. Some men leave and fall apart. Some women watch men leave in hard truths. Some women travel and get humbled the same way men did. The world is not breaking anyone. It's exposing everyone. It is showing who is ready for love and who is only ready for escape. Some men are searching for peace. Some men are searching for connection. Some men are searching for anything that feels better than what they had at home. Some women are searching for protection. Some women are searching for romance. Some are searching for a softness that they forgot how to give.
A lot of the misogyny actually comes from other women and not from men. It's important to not blame other people for our problems, to take responsibility.
Men do go overseas to find love, but they only look overseas because love stopped working for them at home. Men learn that respect matters. Women learn that men do not wait forever. Passport girls learn that being an American means nothing overseas. And everyone learned that travel does not fix who you are. It only exposes what you bring with you. Love does not live in a country. Love lives in a way two people show up for each other. Only you can answer. At the end of all this, there's no winning side. There is only your life, your peace, your decision, and whether you become someone who can handle the love you say you want. So, let me ask you, where do you think the modern dating world is heading? Is it getting better? Is it getting worse? Or is it becoming more honest? Put your thoughts in the comments below. Tell your story. Tell your truth. Because someone out there is learning from the path that you already walked. And wherever you go next, go with peace. Go with clarity. Go with confidence. And make sure you do not lose yourself on the way. It's been your girl, Remi Rene here. I'll see you guys in my next video.